it comes out a whole 5 frames faster. It's very fast now. What's up guys, TheMainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always. Welcome to a Season 4 breakdown of Negan, one of the coolest guest characters of all time. I just love Jeffrey Dean Morgan, he's so charismatic, how can you not love him, to be honest. Negan, upon release in Season 2, was a very effective and easy to use character, but he just wasn't very strong, especially at the highest level of play. He was just lacking. He was sluggish, his frames weren't the best, he had problems with tracking. And with every season, they've really buffed him, given him some quality buffs, new ways of going into the intimidation stance, which is very rich in mix-ups. And Season 4 is no exception. He's got some great buffs, really. Very happy for Negan players. But interestingly, in terms of contrast, like great buffs, but they gave him like the worst, I think, of the new moves. It's literally useless, I think. I mean, if you Negan mains know about great uses for this move, I'd love to hear it in the comment section. But let's get into it. So we can start with this new attack, which is done by pressing up forward 2, poo, punch to the gut. And I don't know why I should use this move when I have this move. So up forward 2, the new attack is +7 on hit, launches on counter hit, which is great, comes out at 16 frames, so it's 1 frame faster than up forward 4. But the problem is that it's not safe on block. It's -11. It's unsafe and it has no pushback, as you can see. So why should I use that when I can opt for up forward 4, which, okay, it's 1 frame faster, but it has way more range, does the same damage, can't be parried with a conventional parry or counter considering it's a knee. It also, sorry about that, it also counter hit launches, and best of all, it is safe on block at -7. So I just don't see the use for up forward 2. It's like Negan has got some great options here, like down 2. So yeah, do let me know if there's some secret I've missed with this attack. Just doesn't seem very good to me. And then awesome buff, 1-2 into intimidation. I believe he got this 1-2 didn't used to go into intimidation. He got this in Season 3, which is really good for Negan. We love the intimidation stance. They buffed the frames. Used to be +3 on hit, is now +6 into intimidation. And on block, used to be -8, is now -5. Really nice. And then another buff, which is 4-2 on block, is now -4. Used to be -5 on hit. Used to be +6 is now +7. I don't know. I don't feel this attack is too good. They did the same for 1-4-2, but oh well, it's a buff. But then we have intimidation 3, and man, they really changed this move. This used to knock them down on their ass on hit for a massive +27. Now it's +7. And you're like, seems like a nerf. Well, they gave it 4 additional damage, 19 instead of 15. It is 1 frame faster, and best of all, on block now it's -2. Used to be -7. This is definitely a step up. And on counter hit, gives you +13. It used to be +27, both on normal hit and counter hit. So in my opinion, this is buffed. And then Intimidation 4 has seen an insane speed buff. It comes out a whole 5 frames faster. It's very fast now. So yeah, in terms of Oki, that's gonna be interesting. And it has less range to compensate, but still, you know, that's a buff. And then we have Intimidation down 2, and my god! This move now does 6 more damage. Used to do 20, now does 26 on a normal hit, and +3. And still -13. Some counter it now. This is a massive 31. Very good buff to intimidation stance. And then down for the one of the most important universal mid checks, if not the most important, has lower range now. So a bigger vertical hitbox. It will hit lower, which is very good against opponents that have a lot of evasion, high crushing, etc. Down for 3-1-2 can transition into intimidation by holding the last two. Very good. A direct buff to his Oki combo. 3-1-2 on the wall into intimidation. Wow, and I dropped it. God, as soon as I record for YouTube, I don't know what's going on. There we go, we can go into intimidation and start our Oki vortex. Negan already had really good Oki, but you know, this is very welcome. Another big buff, down like 4, really good low poke. Minus 13, which is not too bad, gives a +3, has excellent range, and it's fast at 19 frames. It now has 1 more damage, and it also has more tracking. This is really, really good for Negan. And then down back 1+2 has more increased lower range. This is demonstrated, for example, by it connecting here. It could not do that before. It's still a high, it's just that it has a bigger high hitbox. This is good. It's not monumental, but it's good. Back 4 has a new counter hit effect. It used to be identical to Devil Jin's back 4, but now it does this new stun, which you also see on Heihachi's while standing free 1+2 launch punish. And this gives you literally 10 years to pick them up. You can do here, you can actually go manual into intimidation and pick up with intimidation 4, but you can do upward 4. You can literally do whatever you want here. It's a good buff, definitely. Probably opens up a lot of new combo opportunities for more damage. Up back 2 leaves them closer on hit. So this is your evasive backswing blow, which is very underrated, should be used more. So leaves them closer for an easier combo afterwards. Definitely nice. Upward 4 has reduced pushback on hit, making the move easier to land, according to the patch notes. I don't know exactly what they mean by that, but I think it's on hit, it leaves them closer to you. So I'm guessing easier to combo. That would be my guess. And then while standing 4 is 1 frame more plus on hit. Used to be +5, it's now +6. It has more range and less pushback on hit. He moves forward now a little bit when he does it, as you can see. Which is nice to have on your while standing 4. It also does 18 damage, which is pretty good for a while standing 4. So that is Negan in Season 4. So again, he has arguably the worst of the new moves, which, you know, sucks. We love new attacks, so that's unfortunate. But in terms of like overall buffs, he has some really, really good stuff here. A lot of quality buffs to some of his key moves. So Negan, already a pretty underrated character in my opinion, due to his very strong mix-up potential and ease of use, is stronger now. And I hope to see more Negan players, especially in tournaments. So I hope you enjoyed this breakdown and have a great day. Take care.